This is where we teach you how to secure your online activities. The digital world is a complex and ever-evolving landscape. It presents a universe of opportunities, but also harbors numerous risks. As we increasingly rely on technology, we become more vulnerable to cyber threats. These threats are not merely abstract concepts, they are orchestrated by real individuals with real motives. These individuals are known as cyber threat actors. They operate in the shadows, exploiting vulnerabilities for personal gain, political advantage, or simply to wreak havoc. Understanding the nature of cyber threats requires us to unmask the actors behind them. Who are these individuals? What motivates them? What are their resources and capabilities? This presentation delves into the world of cyber threat actors, exploring their diverse profiles, motivations, and methods. We will examine the spectrum of threat actors, from lone wolf hackers to sophisticated nation-state operations. We will unravel the complexities of their tactics, from exploiting technical vulnerabilities to manipulating human psychology. By understanding the faces behind cyber threats, we can better equip ourselves to defend against them. Knowledge is our most powerful weapon in this digital age. Identifying the patterns, motivations, and techniques of threat actors allows us to build more robust security systems. It also allows us to develop more effective strategies for prevention, detection, and response. This is not just a technical challenge, but a human one as well. We must understand the psychology of cybercriminals to effectively anticipate and counter their actions. This exploration of cyber threat actors is essential for anyone navigating the digital world. It provides a glimpse into the hidden forces that shape our online experiences and equips us with the knowledge to navigate this complex landscape safely and securely. A cyber threat actor is any individual or group that attempts to exploit vulnerabilities in computer systems or networks. Their aims are varied, ranging from financial gain to political disruption or even simple curiosity. Threat actors can be individuals, organized groups, or even nation-states. They employ a range of tactics from simple phishing scams to sophisticated malware attacks. The complexity of the digital world has led to a diverse ecosystem of cyber threat actors. This diversity is reflected in their motivations, resources, and levels of sophistication. Understanding this spectrum is crucial for developing effective defense strategies. A lone hacker operating from their basement poses a different threat than a well-funded nation-state cyber operation. It's important to remember that not all hackers are malicious. Ethical hackers use their skills to identify vulnerabilities and help organizations improve their security. This distinction highlights the importance of motive in defining a cyber threat actor. The same technical skills can be used for good or for malicious purposes. The world of cyber threat actors is constantly evolving. New technologies, geopolitical shifts, and changing motivations all contribute to the dynamic nature of this landscape. It is a continual game of cat and mouse, with defenders constantly working to stay one step ahead of the attackers. The term hacker often conjures up images of lone individuals working tirelessly in darkened rooms, fueled by caffeine and driven by a thirst for knowledge or disruption. While this archetype does exist, the reality is far more nuanced. Hackers come in all shapes and sizes, motivated by a wide array of factors. There are black hat hackers, driven by personal gain or malicious intent. They exploit vulnerabilities for financial profit, to steal sensitive data, or to disrupt services. Their actions can have significant consequences, impacting individuals, businesses, and even national security. In contrast, white hat hackers use their skills for good. These ethical hackers work to identify vulnerabilities and help organizations improve their security posture. They operate within the bounds of the law, using their knowledge to protect systems and data. The line between black hat and white hat isn't always clear. Gray hat hackers occupy a moral gray area, sometimes operating outside legal boundaries but without malicious intent. They may expose vulnerabilities to raise awareness or force organizations to take action, even if their methods are questionable. Understanding the different motivations and ethics of hackers is crucial. It allows us to develop more effective strategies for defense. A one-size-fits-all approach won't work when dealing with such a diverse range of actors. While individual hackers can pose significant threats, the world of cybercrime has gone global. Organized crime syndicates and nation-states have recognized the potential of cyberspace as a new battleground. They leverage sophisticated tools, extensive resources, and coordinated strategies to achieve their goals. Organized crime groups are drawn to cybercrime due to its potential for high profits and low risk. They engage in activities such as ransomware attacks, online fraud, and identity theft. These groups operate like businesses with hierarchical structures, specialized roles, and a focus on maximizing profits. Nation-states leverage cyber capabilities for espionage, sabotage, and to advance their geopolitical interests. They engage in activities like intellectual property theft, election interference, and the disruption of critical infrastructure. State-sponsored cyber operations are often characterized by their sophistication, stealth, and long-term strategic goals. The involvement of organized crime and nation-states has raised the stakes in the cyber realm. The resources and expertise they bring to bear pose a significant challenge to individuals, businesses, and governments alike. This globalized nature of cybercrime necessitates international cooperation and a coordinated response to effectively combat these threats. Advanced Persistent Threats, or APTs, represent a particularly insidious type of cyber threat. Unlike smash-and-grab attacks, APTs are characterized by their stealth, persistence, and targeted approach. These threats are often orchestrated by well-resourced adversaries, such as nation-states or highly sophisticated criminal organizations. APTs are designed to remain undetected for extended periods, allowing attackers to steal sensitive data, manipulate systems, or establish long-term footholds within target networks. The focus is on stealth and persistence rather than immediate disruption. The APT lifecycle typically involves multiple stages, from initial reconnaissance and infiltration to lateral movement, data exfiltration, and ultimately, achieving the attacker's objectives. This process can take months or even years, making detection and mitigation incredibly challenging. Defending against APTs requires a multi-layered approach. This includes robust network security, continuous monitoring, proactive threat hunting, and incident response planning. Given the resources and sophistication of APT actors, a proactive and vigilant security posture is essential to mitigate the risks posed by these silent stalkers. While external threats pose significant challenges, organizations must also contend with the threat from within. Malicious insiders are individuals with authorized access to an organization's systems or data who use that access for malicious purposes. They can be current or former employees, contractors, or business partners. Insider threats can be motivated by financial gain, revenge, or ideology. They can cause significant damage by stealing sensitive data, sabotaging systems, or disrupting operations. The trust and access granted to insiders make them particularly dangerous adversaries. Detecting and mitigating insider threats requires a combination of technical and administrative controls. Access controls, monitoring systems, and data loss prevention solutions can help limit the potential damage. Building a strong security culture, promoting ethical behavior, and addressing employee grievances can also play a crucial role in preventing insider threats. Addressing insider threats requires a holistic approach that considers both technical vulnerabilities and human factors. It's crucial to remember that trust is a privilege, not a right, and that access to sensitive information should always be granted on a need-to-know basis. Cyber threat actors exhibit a wide range of sophistication, resources, and motivations. Understanding these factors is crucial for developing effective defense strategies. The approach to security will differ greatly depending on whether you are facing a lone script kiddie or a well-funded nation-state operation. The sophistication of an attack can range from simple phishing scams to highly complex malware designed to evade detection. The resources available to an attacker can vary from basic hacking tools to vast botnets and zero-day exploits. Motivation plays a key role in understanding the behavior of cyber threat actors. Some are driven by financial gain, seeking to profit from stolen data or disrupted services. Others may be motivated by political ideology, aiming to advance a cause or disrupt opposing viewpoints. Still others may be driven by a desire for notoriety or simply the thrill of the challenge. One common thread that connects many cyber threat actors is their use of open source intelligence, or OSINT. This refers to the collection of information from publicly available sources, such as social media, websites, and online forums. OSINT can be used to gather information about targets, identify vulnerabilities, and even craft highly targeted attacks. The world of cyber threats is constantly evolving, driven by technological advancements, geopolitical shifts, and the ever-changing motivations of threat actors. This dynamic landscape requires a proactive and adaptive approach to security. We must constantly strive to understand the tactics, techniques, and procedures of our adversaries and adapt our defenses accordingly. While the challenges are significant, there is hope. By understanding the faces behind cyber threats, we can develop more effective strategies for prevention, detection, and response. Knowledge is power in the cyber realm, and by demystifying the world of threat actors, we can better equip ourselves to navigate the digital landscape safely and securely. The battle against cyber threats is not one that can be won alone. It requires collaboration between individuals, organizations, and governments. By sharing information, coordinating our efforts, and learning from each other's experiences, we can strengthen our collective defenses and create a more secure digital future. Ultimately, the key to success lies in recognizing that cybersecurity is not just a technical challenge, but a human one as well. We must understand the motivations and behaviors of our adversaries, build a culture of security awareness, and foster a spirit of collaboration to effectively counter the ever-evolving threats that lurk in the digital shadows. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Andy Waugh for more.